Okay, hello everybody. At least we started on time today. And I was a little worried too because Streamlabs had to do an update. Hola, Sojan. How's the sound? Yeah, Streamlabs had to do an update. And, alright, good. Glad the sound is good. So I was a little nervous, so I did like a little test record. Everything worked fine. So yeah, we're going to keep working on the dragon. I did a little work off stream, just so that way we could kind of get to more of the pour, because I think people really want to see how the water effects work on stream. So that's drying right now. I actually have... Looks like I'm still in the boost from the last stream. Hey! Alright! Well, that's awesome. Hello, Dr. Irrefutable. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a wash of Seraphim Sepia over the horns right now, because I actually did a second coat too on that. And then I'll show you the progress on the base so far. And then we will get to... Hello, delayed capture. And then we'll get to the pouring of some of the diorama effects and whatnot. Hey, thank you for the subscription, Ty. And thanks for swinging by, bud. Just, as you can see, I've already done a second coat of the Morghast bone over the horns. Now we'll just hit it with this delicious Seraphim Sepia. And yeah, then I'll show you the progress on the base. Yeah, I actually have a fan. I actually did a wash over everything that I did too, because I figured I don't think you guys want to see me do a wash over an entire base and then we sit here and twiddle our thumbs for most of a stream, waiting for the opportunity for me to get to working on some of the water effects. There we go. You see, look at the difference a wash makes already. Thank you, Ty. And yeah, I'm just stoked that I started on time and that Streamlabs worked out of the gate this evening. Thanks, Sojan. Again, it is amazing what a good wash over something will do. Yes, I know it's like people call it talent in a bottle, but they call it that for a reason. Okay. Just soaking a little bit up so it doesn't coffee stain so bad. Alright. Let that dry. And base should be dry by now. Oh yeah, mostly dry, or at least dry enough where I want to work on it. So, as you can see, I've actually painted, there we go, all of it the same color. I just gave it a Aganzarax Earthshade wash. You can see some areas are still a little damp or moist, as it were. Yeah, there's how that's looking. Most of the water effect is going to be here, and I also found, so Jan, you have to tell me if you like these or not, but I found some, well, they're prairie tufts, but they could look kind of like cattails.
Moist.
Yes. So if you would want, I could put a few smattered around the base, if that's something that you would like here. Also, where is that diorama effect? Yeah, I have some of this summer undergrowth that's definitely going there. It dried in a lighter brown than I thought it would. Yeah, well, since the stream, I actually painted over everything with XV88 and then did a wash over everything too. Yeah, so it is a different color. Yeah, it looks like a different color because it is a different color. Alright, well, let's see. I'll put a few of these. Wow, yeah, I haven't even opened these yet. How many would you like, Sojan? Because I need to save a few for a diorama effect for something I'm doing for my mom. But obviously I'm not there yet. So would you like 4, 8, 6? So I was thinking I could at least glue a few on, and then when I do the pour, a couple is fine. Alright. And they can look like they're... A couple is fine, maybe few. So which is it, 2 or 3? Put one. Come on. Put it right there. Yes. And yes, this is adhesive on the bottom, but I always like to use just a little bit of super glue just to make sure it's going to stay put. Well, we'll put 3 in one little cluster. Just to make it look like a proper patch of cattails. See, right there. Got 3 of them right there. And then, excuse me. Oh, the spirit of Luma Luma is always helping. Oh, hey, see, like all that just kind of almost disintegrated. Yeah, just a little bit of the cough, but otherwise I feel great. We'll put a little bit there, like... It's just hanging on just enough to be a pain. Okay. You know what? I might call it good with 4. Because I'm going to do like some little leaf effects too and whatnot. in the water. So, I think we are already to the point of doing the water effects. Now, I might bring the camera down just a little bit more so you guys actually get a better picture of what's going on here. Unless you can see it, it looks fine from your perspective right now. Yeah, Luma. He's a buddy in real life, and he's had the cough. I think his is about away, and yeah, it's been about a month and a half. And I'm almost getting to the month mark where I'm past it, so it's getting less and less every day. So do you guys want me to come in for the extreme close-up? For the pour? Okay, and actually, yeah, I even have to clip off this here. Do it and go closer. All right. Let's see how much closer I can get. All right. There. That way you guys can kind of see it. And actually, I'll kind of show here too. I'm actually going to go ahead. All right. Now this is pretty clear, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a drop of this Swamp Brown Intensity ink in here, and yes, like I said, literally a drop, just to see what it does. You know, look at that, gives it a nice little murky look to it. Okay. And since this is self-leveling, I'll just help it along. Actually, we'll just do a little bit of that. A little bit of that. Ooh, this stuff kind of stinks. Yes, the perfect murkiness. Now, what I am going to do as well, because I am planning on doing at least one more pour on this, is I am going to put some of this natural leaf litter. And so, Jen, would you want some colorful leaves as well? Or just like this all-natural leaf litter? Oh yeah, and actually, one other thing I was going to put in here, while it's still wet, so it'll actually be more a part of it, is, let's find, okay, so I'm just going to put, all natural is fine? Okay. Time the wife decided to do resin casting in the house. Yeah, I can already see your face on that. Okay, I might just leave that one little bit in there, unless you want more, Sojan, because since this is yours, You gotta tell me. It stings the nostrils, you know. Yeah. I gotta admit, that smells like gasoline. Okay, and you know what? I'm gonna do the less is more with this. Okay, there's one that escaped. It's his destiny. Or density. Let's go right there. Okay, and now let's put the cap on this so the rest of the bottle doesn't cure. Not quite really. Or at least I don't feel like I'm delirious. Though the elephants in the other room better start behaving themselves. Yes, I've reached full inertness. I've gone from inert to nert. Okay. Yeah. So, let's see, how long does this say it takes to set up? It doesn't say. Luckily, I actually have the fan going right now here in the office, too, behind me. Yeah, it seems like it should really say that. So, I'm going to do a quick Google search, unless someone else wants to volunteer. Yeah, 10 billion years. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay, so just a straight up Google of it. It's actually just stinky water. Doesn't that would be my luck. Okay. It says it could vary from 45 minutes to hours or even days. So that's about what I thought it would be, at least a day before it would be fully cured. But obviously, we'll check it before the end of the stream and see if I can do maybe another pour. Okay, and actually the official from Vallejo actually says give it a day. So, I'm fine with that. It's about what I thought for something like that. Let's see, did I give... I don't think I did a wash on these at all. No, I didn't. So, alright, and so I don't bugger up anything else on this, time to clear some space. the scientific way, just by pushing things. And okay. Alright, some of the leaves are shifting a little bit. Okay. I'll leave it there. Yeah. Well, Wednesday will be Hero Quest, so... But I can show at least progress then. So go back to the Seraphim Sepia Wash. And get the wing dingle fingers. Yeah, no, I'm going to stay live the entire time, too, while this cures. And yeah, my Geek Room has not contacted me yet about my speed paints being in yet. Because otherwise, yeah, whenever I get those, I will just do a stream about those. I know Ty's been watching Michael Mordor with me do a few of those. But yeah, I definitely want to give them a try and put them through some of my own paces. I am cautiously optimistic about them, but yeah, I want to see some of this. Let me look on you with my own eyes, as Anakin would have said. Yeah. I've been on a lot of watches before, but this is like the most intense. Really leaning heavily into Anchorman tonight for some reason. Which, I mean, isn't a bad thing. I'm just noticing it. One YouTube painter I looked at said they're just really glazes. Okay. Yeah, and I've seen some of them have had problems with them reactivating. Like, okay, so like, you know, the paint on this is dry, but like with those, like they've let paint dry for, like the speed paints dry for over a day, and they come back and try and do touch-ups around it with just regular paint, not even doing like another speed paint, and the speed paint reactivates. And so then it just murkies up things. So that's the when like Crypt Monkey Studios, they were using them, and yeah, they let them dry a little bit and then nothing reactivated. So I don't know if that was like a first batch problem, and once they got the feedback from some of the other professional painters, they dealt with it, or something else entirely. Okay, and this is all the people who reviewed them said seal them with matte varnish. Okay. Yeah, which I will after I try it without, just to see if it still does its thing or not. Sorry, I'm just looking at the clear coat a little bit, and I'm not even seeing any bubbles or anything, so that is a good sign. Yeah, and yeah, it's not that I don't believe those people. I just kind of want to. Gee, I think I might have a few minis to test on. Just to see if this actually works that way or not. Okay. Yeah. Whatever, I do what I want. Okay, now let's see. I know I have... there we go. I can use Tyrant Skull on these just to... Yeah. If only I had kicked back to Kickstarter about a year ago. Over 2 years ago. Or whenever... I'll just knock that over. But hey, don't worry. Wasn't the dragon. If only I back to Kickstarter like 2 years ago and got like a shit ton of minis. That would have been a good problem to have right now. Hopefully that's shown up enough on the screen for you guys. Bit too much. Yeah, throwing a few things around. It was just a scenery piece and something else that had been printed by a buddy. The same buddy that's printing out the cathedral for me. Which, Ty, have you seen pictures of that yet? I assume you have, but if you haven't, I can actually use that as some filler bunny on stream. Okay, cool. And have you seen it, Dr. Irrefutable? Oh yeah, look how nice those horny horns look. Okay, cool. Alright, let's put these wings over here. Alright, so, point of reference, here's Sir Forescale.
Hey, phrasing!
And I'll see how well this... Yeah, so like the entryway is like, yeah. Might have to just kind of try to stand it. Well, see if I can... Wait. Maybe. No. Ha! I do have some sticky tack. Resin. Yep, this is all resin. Yeah, this part would go. Yeah. I'm just going to have to try and stand it up and then show you. I'll try and face it towards the camera there. And they actually even have, yeah. This piece has to go. Yeah, very particular, this. And honestly, this might be a good test run for if I really want to try and assemble this on stream or just YouTube it, which I'm honestly, even right now, just doing this. I'm leaning towards YouTubing it. So let's angle that down a little bit. There you go. And right in the doorway is Sir Forescale down there. Yeah, and that's just the front of it so far. Which... yeah, maybe I'll just kind of lay it down and show some of the pieces. Yeah, I think just even doing this little bit. Yeah, very Notre Dame feeling to it. Yeah, it's meant to actually come off of this top part here, and there's a whole interior with pews and even an altar. Look at me, I'm using all my old Catholic phrases. I think there's even like a tabernacle too. So yeah, so you at least can kind of get a little bit of a feel for it. Yeah, there's kind of what it looks like. Imagine, if you will, this assembled and good. And there will be there's actually like an ornate piece that goes in here I don't think there's much else for here. That'll be as tall as it gets. Then there's even like statues for in front of these areas here. Yeah, and then the floors look like that. And here's even like an part of the entryway for like the main aisle that goes up to the altar. So, but yeah, I had a little bit of a misprint on one part, so actually, even the guy who printed it, he's like, yeah, you could probably use this part as just a base for a miniature, which I probably will. Yeah, it looks like some cool damage is done, but yeah, a little bit of a misprint, as you can see, but a good miniature painter never lets go of his bits. Yeah. Yeah, I think there are 40 pieces, individual pieces that he has to print out. Yeah, and see they even have little slots here so they can kind of come together. But for the entire base of it, yeah, this is about how wide it will be then. But yeah, there's like 40 pieces for this alone, and the entire floor, or the entire top part can come off, so you can see the inside. Actually, let me see if I still have the picture, and I'll put it up on the screen. Okay. There we go. And see, like, here's the statues for it. Here's the ornate piece that will go right there. There's the back. And yeah, like, that line right there, you can actually even see it right there, is where everything comes off. Then there's an altar. I don't think the cultists come with... I mean, they came with the loot crate. But, yeah, I haven't printed them off yet. But it definitely has the altar. I think it has all the statues in there. So, it'll be very fun to paint. Oh, that's what that is. Okay, the doors actually swing open. Sorry. Okay. So, I was wondering what these two bits were here. And I think the doors that can actually attach to that, it actually will swing open and swing shut. At least I'm pretty sure. So, that's kind of cool. So yeah, that will be down the line at some point here. Yeah, he's still printing it off, but those are the pieces I have right now. And yeah, like a piece broke off here, but I have it here, and it actually fits seamlessly together. Like the claws are dry, so we'll go ahead and do dry brush on them. And I really can't do too much else right now. Sweet to get a massive printer, print the top and bottom. Yes, that would be amazing. That would take a lot of resin. Well, it already is. Like, my guy already told me, yeah, you're going to have to order at least another bottle, if not two, to finish this out. Which the first replacement one just got to him. I'm just happy that I know a guy with a 3D printer that was happy to print stuff out for me. Sorry, trying to keep that on screen so you guys can see it. Okay. Yeah, that would be nice though to have it all printed out together like that, and that way you could just take the guesswork out. Let's see if this is drying at all. Still very wet. Definitely a day. By the way, going to be running up to Wayne on Sunday. Actually, he has a few crowlers saved for me. So if you would grab them and bring them back for me, because took one over to Buddy Tom's place last night and tried it. So yeah, I know he has that saved for me. I do have this Irish Red saved for you. So yes, if you could grab another crowler for me, or the ones that he has saved for me, I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, my brother made a Volga Russian Imperial Stout. Yeah, backstory of that is our great-grandfather was a German from Russia, and he actually learned to swim in the Volga River the old-fashioned way. The old kids took them out, threw them into the river, and when they went below, one of the kids would fish them out. They'd let them catch their breath, and they would throw them back in until they stopped going beneath the water. But yeah, it's one of his best dark beers yet. Okay, yeah, whenever you get back. And yeah, I'm sure if you talk to him, he'll just send it back with you. And yeah, my great-grandfather came over with his oldest brother, because he was the youngest, right before the Red October Revolution happened. So, fun little backstory about my family. Okay, let's see, since I can't do much with the dragon right now, got the wings and the horns are pretty much done. All I have to do is like put them on, but I'm not gonna futz with the model right now while the water effect is trying to dry. I could... Yeah, it was a great time to leave Russia. And they saw it coming too, so... But, yeah, is there anything you guys want to see me work on for a little bit? Or do we just kind of call it a little bit of an early night and see each other on Wednesday? Yes, I did. Enjoyed it a lot. I thought Pattinson did a great job as Batman. did an okay job as the reclusive Bruce Wayne. Andy Serkis as Alfred. I liked it. I know it was kind of based a little bit more on the series from what I've heard. Haven't seen that part of it though, but yeah, liked it a lot. Have you seen it? Anything you want to show us that's next on deck? And yeah, Colin Farrell as Penguin was good. Well, let's see. After this is done, I'm debating if I want to keep working on Reaper miniatures or if I just want to just start working on my Kill Team stuff and just paint some Warhammer. Or since you guys are like my Stable Monday crowd, what would you guys like to see? Would you want to see me painting more orcs? Or I do have... I could finish my Orc Kill Team and then I could work on the Death Corps of Krieg after that. Or I do have some Thousand Suns or even some Death Guard I could work on after that. Or even like a box of Necrons. Or, if you guys want to, Delay Capture got a... well, hold on, I'll just show it to you. She got me this Gut Rippers and paint set. And I could just show you how to paint these guys just using the paint set, if you would be interested in that. Oaks, 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 oaks. Okay, yeah. Yeah, because the boys is just sitting there staring at me, going, "Hey, oi, he's mucking about. He's not getting any of that paint on us." Oh yeah, and I appreciate it as always. So yeah, all right. Yeah, here I'll show you. I think I've got 2 of the boys done, and I was working on. Yeah, I was working on this boy. Got the bricks on there. I was just gonna get some of the pants done, but yeah, I have the sniper boy done. Which, yeah, I had to angle his... He's leaning too far forward, so I had to kind of have his gun at an odd angle a little bit. Actually, here. Let's bring that in just a little bit. There we go. That way you don't have to hold it up so high. Got him done, and then I got the Slasher boy done. I just need to tighten up the rim on the base. Yeah, I figured I'd go red to make him faster. Yeah, I even gave him 1 dead eye. Yes, that Horus Heresy trailer was amazing. All the Beaky Marines... Some of the poor Imperial fists just, like the one that tried to take on Horus and just got utterly pwned. Yeah, they took my eye. Oh, man. Dark Heresy and its critical hits, man. Memories. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll be working on that. Oh, yeah, and here I've even got some of the bomb squig. He's got him primed. He's looking pretty dark though. I might I don't know. Might rebase him because yeah, the Zenithal is a bit harsh on this. Like it goes from really light to really dark really quick. So it might be one of those where I'll go back and do it all in gray and then hit it from white, and then I'll hit it with the what was one of the purple contrast paints. Of course, I need to get a stogie in this guy's mouth at some point, or at least try to. Yeah, I love the claw on this guy. But my most favorite, the one who has my heart. Where is he? I don't see him. Oh yeah, is the DACA boy, who has a wetwork beanie and then a gun with 3 barrels. And there's supposed to be a bunch of shells. I wonder if they have a Yarick model. There is a Commissar Yarick model out there. I don't know if it's in production still or not anymore. Yeah, he's the DACA boy. DACA, 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 DACA. So, yeah, and then, of course, this is just a normal boy with his chopper. Yeah, I built actually... the fun part with the orcs is you can build all of the special unit orcs with just the initial box set. But with the Death Corps of Krieg, you couldn't. So I actually got another box of the Death Corps of Krieg just so I could make all of the specialists and have just a few regular guardsmen with las rifles. So, yeah, that'll be next on the docket. Like after that's done, and obviously, Hero Quest is going to be going strong for quite some time. Might be working on more of the monsters off camera, just to kind of get them done. But yeah, that's the main stuff. Yeah, I'll probably work on the Orc Kill Team for a while, and if people want, I have some busts or something like that I could work on too, if you'd rather see that. So, but I kind of have my orcs staring at me for a while now, so I kind of feel the itch to get them done. And this will be a perfect opportunity, probably after next week's stream. I think this dragon will be done. Yeah, because I might just do another resin pour, or yeah, whatever this water effect pour is, and call it good. So, yeah, well, that was a fun little 10-minute chat, so thank you for that, guys. So, yeah, yeah, it was a long Monday, so I might just kind of call it here at this point, unless you guys have anything else pressing to add or ask. No, yes, you do. Hey, no worries, H&H Minis. I get it. You work late, so if you can make it, that's great. If not, that's awesome too. Did you want me to show you the... Yeah, I'll show you the effects of the pour so far. Because I actually used... here, H&H. Did the Stillwater Vallejo effect on... Okay. This is still very liquidy. So, twist that, and then we'll just move the camera in. And I'll move it around a little bit. Yeah, got some leaves in there, some like cattails growing in where the water is. Even used some of this in the water just to kind of add sorry, add a little bit of a layered effect. Yeah, still very wet. Found out that it will take, let's see, just, yep, very moist still. Actually, I see a little bit that I need to kind of scooch it over to. There we go. Yeah, I just ended up mixing in, where is it? Oh, yeah, a little bit of Swamp Brown Intensity ink from Green Stuff World into the clear water effect to just kind of give it that murky tint. And then, yeah, just did a pour, kind of let it level, threw in some leaves, threw in some of the, I think it's called Summer Undergrowth, but it looks like it fits in a swamp as well. So, then of course, as you can see, there's some skulls, and I might do some gel effects out here, give little puddles of moisture. Oh yeah, it might help if I kind of have it zoomed out a little bit so you can see where else. So like do some other like little puddles of moisture along some of these areas here, just to give it more of that full-on like swamp effect. But thank you. Yeah, really easy to work with. Stunk for a little bit, but now either I'm now nose blind to the smell or it's gone now. I don't know which. Yeah, then we're just kind of talking about the Batman. I liked it. Sorry. And then some future projects I'll be working on stream. Even showed a little bit of the Cathedral, but I think you've seen that on Michael Mordor's Discord. So if not, I've also posted it on Twitter. So yeah, guys can check it out there. But yeah, okay, well, we managed to stretch this out to the hour. So thank you everybody for swinging by. I greatly appreciate it as always. So yeah, I'll see you guys on Wednesday. I'll definitely post more pics of this once it's dried and set up, and we'll just kind of see where it goes from there. So thank you for swinging by, everybody. Have a great night, and just remember to keep painting.